In case you don't know, 28 Years Later just dropped on Netflix. It's the third in the 28 Days series, let's just call it, but it's not the last one. I decided to watch the first two since it's been a while since I saw them. For the uninitiated, the 28 Days Later starred a young Cillian Murphy who wakes up from a coma to discover the world is infected by zombies. If this sounds like the beginning of The Walking Dead, you're not wrong. The thing is, the film 28 Days Later came first, and then the first Walking Dead comic did have the same beginning when it premiered about a year later. However, the zombies of the 28 verse, let's just call it that I guess, are more of those scientifically real zombie ones, kind of like those fungal ones in The Last of Us. Yeah, they even have these bloated versions of them. Yeah, zombies have been done to death. Check out my review of Marvel Zombies. Anyway, 28 Days Later was kind of a hit, and it's inspired the sequel 28 Weeks Later, which is kind of good. When I watched it again, all I really remembered was the helicopter scene where a helicopter goes along with its blades and it's a pretty cool scene. Okay, why in the world is the next one not called 28 Months Later? It's really the next time slot in line. Does stuff like that bother you as much as it bothers me? Leave a comment if it does. Anyway, at the end of 28 Weeks Later, the second one, showed the infected were in Paris. And that's kind of a cliffhanger because we were kind of told that the infection was essentially quarantined to Great Britain because it's essentially a big island and the infected can't really swim. Now, it seems like in 28 Years Later, they show that the infected have kind of evolved. There's these alphas that are super strong and stuff. But the main character of 28 Years Later is a young boy named Spike, and he's on kind of this rite of passage where he has to hunt the infected with his father. Now, Spike lives on this island that's right off the British mainland, and they have this close-knit community where they can easily defend themselves from the infected. Now, Spike realizes that his mother is sick and his father doesn't seem to care. So when he hears of this mad doctor living out in the wasteland, he takes his mother to see him. Now, the doctor is played by Ralph Fiennes, and he has this tower of skulls that you see there. I have to admit, this character, the doctor, comes off as both crazy and reverent in the same time. And there's a scene where he kind of builds up his skull tower even more that's actually pretty heartwarmingly great, I have to say. Now, I just learned that they intend to make another one of these, and they've probably already made it, maybe. It's just called 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. And it's planned to be released in January of 2026. And I'm kind of looking forward to it. So yeah, I kind of like this movie. Did you? Go ahead and leave a comment if you did.